my name is Paul Raggio, and I'm co-owner with my sister Lisa of One True North Leadership and Business Coaching Solutions. This is our weekly video where we provide you with leadership and best business practice tips, and we do it by summarizing our past week's article in the Signal. And the title of that article was, Are You First or Last in Line? In my formative military years, I learned a valuable and lifelong lesson. Leaders eat last. I was a Reserve Officer Training Corps cadet in college, and our summer camps integrated active duty troops into our day-to-day training regimen. We were sleep deprived, the days were long, our training was rigorous, and our appetites constantly soared. Standing in chow line was a welcome reprieve to humping around in our simulated battlefield environment, especially if steak was the main course. However, on several occasions, active duty troops would file in to line behind us, and our drill instructors would bark out, "Leaders eat last." Their bark, of course, was directed at us to forego our place in line. Now, it didn't matter how long we had been standing there or how hungry we were, nor if we missed out on being served steak. Our military custom was, leaders eat last. The troops always go first, and we were aspiring leaders. You know, I practiced this custom literally and figuratively for all the decades since, in uniform and as a corporate executive. You'll find most veterans leading organizations have this attitude. It's what leaders do. They place the interest of those they serve before their own. However, this doesn't mean leaders go last when encountering a challenge or obstacle. Quite the contrary. If you're a stick leader with 30 paratroopers in the belly of a C-130 Hercules turboprop and the green light comes on over the drop zone, you're the first one out the door when jumper's in tow. Same if you're a CEO and your team is working the weekend to finish a critical proposal. You're the first one to turn the office lights on and the last one to turn them off at the end of the day. Robert Greenleaf in the 1970s coined the term servant leader, crystallizing a mindset that the goal of the leader is to serve his or her followers. Now, what sets servant leadership apart from other leadership styles is motive, mode, and mindset. The leader's motive encapsulates two premises. One, I serve because I'm the leader, and two, I am the leader because I serve. The mode of the leader is to prioritize the follower's needs before that of the organization. And most critical, the leader's mindset is as a steward who purposefully reorients their followers' focus toward the others in the organization, not the organization itself. Greenleaf's servant leader idea gained momentum at the turn of the century, and now many Fortune 500 companies practice this mindset. Leaders use different leadership styles to advance the organization's goals, like authoritarian, participative, delegative, transformational, transactional. And the use of these styles often is situation-based and limited to the circumstances that present themselves. Leaders may move from one style to another, employing behaviors and actions mastered through study and experience that create positive results. And as organizations grow and evolve, leader styles often do and will change. However, employing a leadership style doesn't preclude you from being a practicing servant leader. Many of us pride ourselves on being servant leaders, and because of circumstances have at one time or another exercised an authoritarian, participative, delegative, transformational, and transactional style to get the job done. If you're an aspiring, emerging, or in a leadership position today, enroll in the Valley Industry Association Leadership Program. I co-chair with Nola Ronson the Leadership Committee, and the committee created a dynamic 2-block program with 6 2-hour sessions in each block. And the program theme is Reaching Greater Heights, and the first block starts May 7th and ends June 18th. The sessions are immersive, hands-on, and as a participant, you will learn essential business and leadership skills in interactive, vibrant small group settings. Experienced and multi-generational leaders will facilitate each session and share their best practices with the cohort. And the first block culminates in the last session with the 4-person panel sharing their thoughts on servant leadership. Leaders connect with their followers emotionally, and there is no better way to connect than as a servant leader. Servant leaders share power. They put the needs of the employees, troops, team, and family first, and help people develop and perform as highly as possible. According to Greenleaf, servant leadership inverts the norm. Instead of the people working to serve the leader exists to serve the people. As our drill instructors barked, leaders eat last. When you practice this mindset, you will have loyal followers exceeding your expectations in achieving organizational goals. So let me ask you, are you first or last in line? This is our leadership and best business practice tip of the week. Thanks so much for all your feedback on our videos, on the columns that we write and the Signal, on the webcasts we do for the Signal, and for attending some of the many webinars or other events that we're hosting. Please go to OneTrueNorthCoach.com. There you can learn more about both Lisa and me, as well as see our offerings and future upcoming events. I look forward to talking to you next week.